So guys, when I learned about this brand new release by the brand Maison Martin Margiela that is called On a Date, I got extremely excited about it, and in this video I'll be telling you why. So keep on watching to find out more about that, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel right now if you're here for the first time, and please give this video a huge thumbs up if you love to be updated about brand new perfume releases. And once you're done with all of that, we can get started. So hello and welcome everyone to today's exciting video that I'm filming in this beautifully decorated corner, in which I want to share with you my excitement about the brand new perfume released by the brand Maison Martin Margiela that I've already mentioned on my channel before and always mispronounce its name, so just in case you know how to say it correctly, feel free to teach me down below in the commentary section. But their brand new release is called On a Date, and I love its name and I love the story behind it that I'll be telling you in a second. But first things first, I personally have high hopes that it is going to be similar to my beloved and unfortunately discontinued fragrance from this replica collection that I have right here, which name is Lipstick On. Let me know if you've smelled this fragrance that these days is very hard to get, but I love it because it smells so realistic of lipstick, waxy, powdery, and very intense. It was actually one of the first perfumes from the niche world that I've purchased myself, and I really treasure that bottle. So when I learned about the Lipstick On that has this hazy and beige color of the juice that comes in the similar minimalistic bottle design, I got really excited about it, and I have high hopes that it is going to be in the same style as Lipstick On, glamorous and gorgeous. But let's read the official marketing story for this fragrance. So it says that Replica On a Date captures the atmosphere of a perfect date in a unisex fruity floral fragrance. So it is a part of the Replica fragrance collection that is inspired by pleasant memories. And is a date always a pleasant memory? Well, at least not the first one, right? If you have any fun and maybe perfume related stories about first dates, feel free to share them down below in the commentary section. I would love to read them. But also, this memory in the fragrance captures a day in Provence in 2014 with the scent of grapes and roses. And oh my goodness, I feel like grape is such an underrated fruity note these days, and I wish we had more fragrances with it. So a summer evening, a good bottle of wine. This is the fragrance interpretation of a perfect romantic date with a view of the beautiful vineyards of the French Provence. Well, it sounds like a dream. Well, I wish this fragrance took me on a date right there. So the composition opens with a scent of rich, intense blackcurrant, bringing an exciting atmosphere to the date. And to be honest with you, I am personally a big fan of blackcurrant in perfumes. I feel like this fruity note always adds something playful and special to the fragrance. And just in case you're looking for a great perfume with blackcurrant, this year I've posted a best of episode dedicated to my most favorite perfumes featuring blackcurrant. They're all very different, so I highly recommend you to check out that top list, the link to which you will find down below in the description box. But also the whole thing is rounded off by notes of bergamot and pink pepper, so I think it's going to be very fresh in the opening. However, after that, sparkling notes of rose come together with Davana and geranium, and I think rose is going to be crucial for this fragrance. I think it's going to be rosy. I've actually already watched a few reviews on this perfume, which apparently leans a bit more feminine, and I have no problems with that. Geranium might actually keep it balanced and unisex, and Davana is something that stands out to me because, as I recently discussed in the top list of my most favorite alcoholic and boozy fragrances that I personally own, and just in case you love a great boozy fragrance, check that video out after watching this one. Davana is that herbaceous note that actually smells rather boozy, like wine or something, so I think it will play nicely on the rosy tones and also the idea of, you know, drinking wine. So patchouli, which unfolds last together with vetiver and musk, gives the fragrance sensuality. And actually looking at the notes of this new release, I'm reminded of another fragrance from this brand that sits right here and is called Promenade in the Garden. So I like this fragrance a lot because it's kind of chypre but definitely very modern. So it opens spicy and fresh, there is coriander, and then in the heart there is Turkish rose, and in the dried out patchouli with vetiver. So as just in the previous fragrance on the day that we've just discussed, there is also this spicy rosy patchouli accord. So maybe they actually discontinued this because they are doing that with some of their best fragrances, just taking them out of production, which is such a shame. I'm not quite sure if their bestseller Lazy Sunday Morning is still available. Please let me know. But anyway, I just want to let you know that by the notes I'm reminded of this fragrance, but I think that on a date will offer a bit of a different angle, you know, like something boozy and probably more fruity for sure, because this one smells very classy and down to earth, and I think on a date is going to be modern and I hope glamorous, because this is how I wanna smell on a date. Definitely pleasant, so the other person won't be repelled by my fragrance, but at the same time I want to smell creative and unique, so it's gonna be attractive. And this brand creates very nice fragrances. They know how to make the fragrance interesting without it to be too much, if you know what I'm talking about. So I've already mentioned Lazy Sunday Morning. It's another fragrance that I own, but I have a feeling that it is not available anymore. However, one of the recent releases was Bubble Bath. Yeah, the fragrance that was inspired by the experience of taking a bubble bath, which I reviewed in the bath full of bubbles. So yeah, if that sounds like fun to you, feel free to check out that video. But yeah, it's kind of similar, also clean and crisp. Another favorite of mine would be Matcha Meditation. So I really prefer those fragrances that transport you and really give you the experience as you wear them. So I have high hopes for on a date, and once I buy it, I'm thinking about creating like a top list of my most favorite perfumes from this brand, because I have a few sitting right there and I would like to know if you have a favorite, and of course if you are already familiar with on a date, because maybe it's already available where you are. Please let me know how it smells, and if you have any questions left, I'm here to answer them. So just drop me a comment below, whatever it is. I'm always excited to hear from you, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Usually I love to update you on the new fragrances in the collective top list, but the last for 2022 I've already posted, so in case you missed it and you wanna learn about other interesting new perfume launches that have just being dropped, feel free to check it out. I will leave all the help information down below, also the discounts with which you can shop perfumes and save a little bit, and where you can find me on social media so we can stay in touch. And thank you so much for watching, you guys. Make sure to give this video a huge thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, and stay tuned and smell good. We'll see each other next one really soon.